Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching. I'm trying to do a YouTube channel and I chose the name in Telugu, Prasnanu Nenu. That means question me, or I am a question. So the reason I chose is, see this question mark? All human beings have questions. I have plenty of questions. So I want to ask, the human condition is from the childhood, from 3-year-old, once they start talking, they ask tons of questions. Why is this? Why is that? So with questions only, we seem to advance in human understanding. Without questions, we cannot advance what we call advance, right? We don't know whether it is advance or not, but we definitely know from the animal kingdom, humans do ask questions, and as they try to find the answers, we are discovering things, inventing new things, right? As far as the science goes, so the story goes, Newton saw the falling apple and said, why is the apple falling? It's not going up. And I think it's James Watt or somebody else previous to him, according to Wikipedia. James Watt also experimented with the kettle and the steam coming out. He said the steam has energy, how can we harness? And then the steam engine was developed. So with asking questions, why is this kettle top is popping out and that energy to harness, without asking questions, how could we advance? Even Galileo, he asked a few questions, apparent, and then discovered that we are not center of the universe. We are not even center of the solar system. We are running around our planet. Earth is circling the sun, and sun is in the middle. So that's how the science kind of went through. And sometimes the questions are only in the thought, like Einstein did. It's a thought experiment, but then we got our special relativity, etc. So I want to also look at the spiritual part of the thing, right? So for me, the Buddha's enlightenment story or enlightenment and how that happened with his questions. So he had these 3 instances that he saw in his life, right? When he went out with his charioteer. So he saw the very old person and a person with disease, and then another dead body that has been carried to the cremation grounds. And the questions was, can this happen to my wife, who is very pretty, Yashodhara, right? At that time, very young wife. Yeah, she can get old, she can get disease, she will die, right? Same thing for me, for my own person. And then he had a small child. Would he grow up to experience these 3 things? Yes. So the answer is, wow, this is profound. I mean, I need to find an answer why this is happening. The question of what do we do if this is the condition of the human life? So I don't know all the Buddhism stuff, but what I understand is he said, okay, we need to reduce our desires, don't have attachments too much, and then do good to the others, right? As long as we are around here and help each other. And and he railed against some of the current practices at the time, like offerings and sacrificing the chickens and whatever. So he said, no, God doesn't need chickens to be sacrificed, etc. But that's a different story. But spiritually also, we got the growth by asking questions. So I want to ask more questions and then get answers. I want to be clear about this here. I don't want any of your questions to send it to me in the comments and tell me that, give me an answer. I don't have answers. We are supposed to seek our own answers. You seek, you find. You have to be a seeker. All the time we ask questions and we seek answers, depending on our own diligence and the effort we will find some answers. Either the technology of photography that came out to be, and then now look at here. We have tons of videos, tons of pictures, tons of, photos, right? All the technology is because we ask questions and we discover, and you have to find your own answers. I don't have all the answers. So, as I open my own YouTube channel, I want you all to encourage me and appreciate me. I do enjoy a lot of outdoors. I do have a hiking club that I joined long ago, and I do go hike with them. I'll show my hiking videos, and I do a lot of gardening. A lot of gardening, beautiful crops I get. This year I got plenty. And then the cooking. I also love cooking. The South Indian Andhra Godavari style cooking. And then I read books. I read a lot of books. So some of them, if I feel interesting, I'll share with you. Come along, enjoy, and let's hope to have a good discussions or good time. Thank you.